Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about AFSPA. It means Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958. So why it was enacted by the Parliament of India and what was the history behind this important AFSPA? Let me tell about the history behind this important Act 1958. First, this was an ordinance in 1942 by the British colonial government on 15th August 1942 to suppress Quit India movement in our country. On that time, Indian independence movement was in the peaks level. To suppress such important movements in our country, first time they came with the ordinance that is applicable to the Naga Hills as a part of the Assam. Later, it was habituated by the Indian government also on the same model of the British colonial government. During the partition time of India in 1947, once again, there's so many disturbed areas were made. So that's why Indian government enacted four ordinances: Bengal Disturbed Areas Ordinance, Assam Disturbed Areas Ordinance, and East Bengal Disturbed Areas Ordinance, and United Provinces Disturbed Areas Ordinance. Just to suppress insurgency and violence and separatist movement led by NNC. It means Naga National Council. It was formed in the year of 1950 to 51. So here Naga National Council was a political organization of Naga people. So here, in order to deal with the situation like insurgencies, violence, and separatist movement, which was led by NNC, Naga National Council, which was against the central government. So that's why Assam government imposed Assam Maintenance of Public Order Act in Naga Hills only in 1953 to suppress the people's violent nature and to suppress the activities of Naga National Council. This was enacted by the Assam government. Even day by day, the situation was worst in Assam. So that's why again Assam government deployed Assam rifles in Naga Hills to suppress the same revolt, and they enacted Assam Disturbed Areas Act 1955 and Armed Forces Assam and Manipur Special Powers Ordinance in 1958. These two important acts were promulgated by President Dr. Rajendra Prasad on 22nd May 1958. On 11th September 1958, it was replaced by Armed Forces Special Powers Act Assam and Manipur only in 1958, but later it was substituted by Armed Forces in bracket Special Powers Act 1958. So this is the procedure how it came from the British colonial rule, especially to stop or to suppress the Quit India movement in our country. They imposed AFSPA in Naga Hills as a part of the Assam. Later, it was extended to some other parts of India where the rebels or where the violence was started, where the separatist movement was led by the different organization. One of the main important organization in this point is Naga National Council on that time. According to the Article 355 of Indian Constitution, to protect every state against internal disturbances. This is the responsibility of the central government. It is considered as a desirable because the central government should also have the power to declare any area as disturbed area. If any area was declared as disturbed area, so the ASPA will continue their work in those disturbed areas. And this important ASPA Act 1958, which enable its armed forces to exercise the special powers. So that's why in brackets they given special powers. Special powers means this act grants more powers or special powers to the security forces, arresting people without warrant and opening fire after giving a warning to the suspect. Okay, so this type of the special powers were granted to the armed forces during this important imposition of this act on any area of our country. If any violence is going in those areas, it will be imposed by the central government. There's so many negative points rather than the positives under this act, because there's so many innocent people were died in the northeastern region of our country. Okay.